What up, what up, what up? This is Mike, keeping it simple and precise. What is narcissist triangulation? What is narcissist triangulation when it comes to family? Let's say there's 4 siblings, 4 guys in the family, right? And you got the black sheep, and you gotta have the scapegoats. You gotta have those 2 opposing sides. At least in my humble opinion, when it comes to triangulation, when it comes to a narcissist. Say you got narcissist parents. Triangulation is to divide and conquer. You gotta have a black sheep, and you gotta have the golden child. The black sheep is the scapegoat. He's the one, when the shit hits the fan, everything is blamed on him. So let's say, for instance, that are the youngest out of the 4 are the golden children. The father has 4 children, the narcissist father, and the 2 children, right, the oldest, which is the black sheep, and the second oldest is the golden child. They're related. They're blood brothers, 100%. The other 2 younger brothers are half brothers, right? Little family dynamic for you. So give you guys a little caveat. Since elementary school throughout high school, the 2 eldest sons, the scapegoat, the black sheep, which I like to call the black sheep. Scapegoat to me and the black sheep are synonymous. And then you have the golden child, the one that's age-wise right behind the eldest son. Those 2 individuals been getting their ass beat with the paddle since elementary school throughout high school. The stepmother, the narcissist's wife, made it very clear to the narcissist father, don't you ever put hands on my 2 sons, which is the 2 youngest, the golden child. Now, one particular night, the black sheep and his brother, the golden child, got their ass beat something good the night before school and went to school the next day with their butt 10 times bigger, blood, pus, everything, underwears dried up and stuck to their rear end. The black sheep went to school and couldn't sit down, and you know the teachers are mandated reporters and they're not stupid. They knew that something was wrong because the black sheep couldn't sit down. So they took him to the office and they took pictures, the nurses, of his rear end, and there was a court case. Now, the narcissist father turns around and tells the black sheep's brothers that the son ratted on the father. Can you believe that? Ratted on the father. So this is my point. Narcissistic triangulation, there it is. Instead of the father taking responsibility and saying, I had no business beating you guys the way I have since elementary school throughout high school. That's what I'm talking about regarding triangulation. And you got to have the scapegoat. So he put it on the son, his eldest son, the black sheep. And of course, his beta brothers went with the program, and 20, 30 years later, they still are following the narcissist program. Triangulation, divide and conquer, to separate. Unfortunately, the brothers have no idea they were being manipulated, triangulated, and they have no reason or understand why they're upset with me. And by default, I stopped the beatdowns for my younger brother. But they didn't appreciate that. And still to this day, they pay homage to the narcissist. They do the narcissist's bidding. And this is what's called triangulation in families. The narcissist is the gatekeeper. The narcissist does not want no one to stand up to them and tell them the truth. The narcissist must have saw ahead of time that somehow his business was going to get out into the ether, into the open. And they sure did. But what's unfortunate is they hide behind the golden children. And the golden child is also the gatekeeper, to keep things locked, to keep the gates locked, to keep families from coming together. I've also talked the black sheep also talked to his younger brother, the golden child, to say, hey, look, man, we need to stand up, stand together, and have a united front. And we need to confront this. And you know what he said? Nah, man, I can't do that. Why? Because the little trinkets that the narcissist is giving him and the little favors and all that love bombing that he's getting, he's happy, he's content. This is Mike Chevalier, keeping it simple and precise.